Friday Night Baseball on the show, and we come your way from the Motor City of Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the Detroit Tigers. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Jordan Zimmermann will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
So striding in, Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First delivery to him on the way. First and 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
The 0-2 once more. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Sent on the ground out to second. Machado is up with it, and that's the first out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Past history with Jordan Zimmermann. He's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mata giving chase. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Top of the first just underway here in Motown. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Missed with a breaking ball.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Line drive to left. Mata is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. Red Sox nothing. Tigers coming up. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Rick Porcello, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, was he super good in his last one, a complete game shutout, a true gem. He certainly would like to repeat that performance here.
Here's Leonis Martin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Tigers, center fielder, Leonis Martin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Dixon Machado digs in. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. This year against right-handed pitching, Machado brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball play.
Pedroia on to Moreland. It's a double play. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. And this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat, clutch hits, basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Stepping in, Miguel Cabrera. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knot. Nick Castellanos now. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. In there, a base hit. He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mata, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Mata is exactly a .260 hitter. Cabrera on second, Castellanos at first, 2 out in the inning. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 14 on the season, and the Tigers take a 3-0 lead.
Well, he missed the fastball earlier, so the pitcher thought, he can't catch up to my heater. Well, he not only caught up to it, he chased it down and tattooed it out of here.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jimmu Candelario. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Hard ground ball to third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But not before 3 cross the plate for the Tigers on the strength of this 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0 Tigers. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
The 3-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And let's focus on former Triple Crown winner Miguel Cabrera. He's dabbled all over the diamond, from outfield to third base, and has seemed to have found a home at first base. Everybody who plays this game wants to get a knock, to get on first base, to just be able to pick his brain on how he goes about it.
Next up for the Red Sox, JT Realmuto. Past history with Jordan Zimmerman. He's got 2 hits in 17 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Line towards center field. Martin is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So digging in now, Xander Bogaerts. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Wind up and the 0-1. This ball's grounded foul.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Try again, 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2. Chopped toward the second baseman. To his left, Machado. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Jimmu Dulce. He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Now here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
So here's how the BOS Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
Next up for Detroit, James McCann. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And now a pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. Up with the ball is Pedroia. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, John Hicks.
Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Porcello's ready. Here he comes 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And it's fouled away. Ready on 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. popped him up. And Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they lead it 3-0. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Now the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 8th, center fielder, Domingo Santana.
Now in the box, Domingo Santana. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Two and 1.
2-1.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Fastball in there. 3-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 3-2 one more time, and a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Striding in for Boston, Eduardo Nunez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just missed with a breaking ball. Santana, base runner at first with 1 out. Two and 0 to Eduardo Nunez.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden, the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
At the plate, Mookie Betts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A pitch out. The throw. And they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
A 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Second and third, 2 away. Hard hit ball to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike.
0-1.
Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss. Here it comes on 0-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Red Sox settle for just the 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Tigers 3 and the Red Sox 1. Here's Leonis Martin.
Leading off for the Tigers, center fielder, Leonis Martin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. One and one.
All right, let's go.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The 1-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Dixon Machado digs in. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Machado, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end. Three and 0 now. Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. Now the 3-0 offering. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Riding in once again, Miguel Cabrera. He reached on a single in his first try. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Nick Castellanos now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
This one's flared toward left center. Coming in is Benintendi. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. And that's the third out. Tigers strand a pair as the lead remains 3-1. Digging in to try it again. J.D. Martinez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Tigers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Ready for another chance? JT Realmuto hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
2-0 now. Bases are empty, one man out. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
The 3-1. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Mata is back to the warning track and he's able to put it away for the second out. So striding forward now, Mitch Moreland.
Mitch Moreland.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he takes a called strike 2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Bullet back up the middle. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. They still trail it here 3-1. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario.
Fourth inning for the Tigers. Third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Pitch on the way. There's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2. Hit out towards second. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
In now, Jimmu Dulce. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Foul tip held on to behind the plate. It's strike 2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Stepping into the box, James McCann. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Come on.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Digging in for his second at-bat, John Hicks. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball out.
And that one just missed outside. Candelario at third with 2 away. Ball 2 now.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Porcello sets. Here it is on 2-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Tigers leave 1, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Into the box now, Domingo Santana. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Santana.
First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Santana in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Hit out towards second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Touche, sir.
Now batting.
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Standing in, Eduardo Nunez reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Yeah, let's go, Tigers. You can do it.
Line to the right side. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Here's Mookie Betts. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. After it is Martin. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Leonis Martin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
2 balls and a strike to Leonis Martin.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Well, that's ball 3. The Tigers would love to get a leadoff walk to start this inning.
The 3-1. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Dixon Machado digs in. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0 home. Seared down the first baseline. But a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. A hit in 2 tries so far. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll get back in standing. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. Three runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Missed with a slider.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
The 2-2. Pushed softly over toward the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman.
The right fielder, number 9, Nick.
Digging in and looking for more, Nicholas Castellanos. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Three runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. And he takes ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Two 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Here it is. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hard hit at third. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. And it's still 3-1. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
2-0.
Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Martin is after it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
now batting, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
3-1 to Martinez.
That's a ball. 3 balls and no strikes.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. High in the air out to center field. Martin is under it. And that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score holds. It's 3-1. Ready for another shot now. Jimmu Candelario. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Third baseman, Jimmu Candelario.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The curveball that catches the inside corner. Scorched to third. Nunez gloves it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
The batter, designated hitter, Jim.
Digging in once again, Jimmu Dulce. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit high.
1-0.
Here's a strike.
1-1.
1 out, nobody on. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2-2.
The 2-2 is looked at for ball 3. James McCann waits on deck. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box now, James McCann. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the pitch. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Orsello into the windup. 1-1 pitch on its way. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers as the lead remains 3-1. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto. It was a walk in his last trip.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
1-0 the count. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Grounded to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Ready for another shot now, Xander Bogaerts. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Go Tigers! The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
1-2 is the count.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Machado comes up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman, Mitch.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. On the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Three balls and a strike to count to Moreland. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Full count now. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Tigers, number 30, Alex Wilson.
Ready once again, Domingo Santana. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
1-0.
Moreland leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a 2-run homer for Domingo Santana, number 17 for him on the season, and the Red Sox have drawn back to even at 3-3.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo.
Into the box, Eduardo Nunez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. The 0-1 delivery. And that one just missed outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this fastball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider swung on and grounded towards short. And he'll get in there safely.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And a fastball down low as that one just about got away from him.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Three and 0 now. The 3-0. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Next up for the Red Sox, Dustin Pedroia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Fouled off. A swing and a high pop-up. Cabrera shading to his right. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Well, the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Get up and stretch. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Here's Leonis Martin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Up next for the Tigers, second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Dixon Machado. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Porcello gets the sign. First pitch on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Two out, nobody on. Oh, it has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Score remains tied at 3-3. Johnny Barbado been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51, Johnny Barbado.
Riding in once again, Andrew Benintendi. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
3-0 pitch. It is taken, strike 1. Count remains full.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Right side hit hard, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Digging in to try it again, J.D. Martinez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. In the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Digging in once again, JT Realmuto. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. He's set and the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
The 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. Castellanos is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Red Sox on top, 4-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Boston, number 39, Carson Smith.
Leading off the inning, Miguel Cabrera, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Santana going back around first, digging for 2. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
From the stretch, showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. Now a bunt attempt here. And now they'll try and get that tying run to third as he puts this one down. And he is in there. Next up for Detroit, Mikey Matsu, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. Smith has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really two good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
Now the 2-0. Now a bunt attempt here. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time.
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only one out, so we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
The next batter, Jimmu Dulce, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Next will be the designated hitter, Jimmu Dulce. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ready. Here's the first offering. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Two balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Standing in now, James McCann. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Betts has a read on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. So the Tigers leave them loaded. They still trail it here 4-3. Shane Green comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Up next for the Red
I know
Sox,
that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martin able to take it in for the first out. At the plate, Eduardo Nunez, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. Moreland stands at first with 1 out. And he comes back with 1 in there for a high strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Martin is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mookie Betts. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Working for the punch out and the offering to short. Scooped up. And he's safe.
Now batting number 15, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
That's up. That's
Too high, 1-0. Two men are on with 2 men out. Line to the right side, but foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
The 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Head-to-head battles with Shane Green. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. One and one. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Two down, runners at first and second. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Tigers 3. Craig Kimbrell is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Craig Kimbrell.
Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. He'll begin things against Craig Kimbrell, who tries to close the door in this one.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
A ball and no strikes. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 2-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Martinez.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Leonis Martin. He was a ground out victim last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That missed. That's a ball.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
A 1-0 delivery. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Let's go, guys.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Realmuto waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
Next for the Tigers, Dixon Machado. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Kimbrel pauses. First pitch on the way.
1 ball, no strike.
Missed with a breaking ball. The win would belong to Rick Porcello, barring any late excitement here. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike one.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Get a hit. Come on.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2-1.
And he misses 2-1. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
The 3-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
You can do it.
Last breath for the Tigers. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this is a strike 3 called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic the press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Boston came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Rick Porcello earns win number 7 on the season. Craig Kimbrel closes the door for the save, his 32nd of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.